back everyone, this is Wally bringing you guys day 8 and day 9. Logged into my account 2 times, spent about 3-4 hours on both days, just questing and killing some blue dragons. I want to show you guys how I level up my prayer, by the way. I've been thinking about doing something new for this series, and it's basically showing you guys how I level up a certain skill. Next video I'll think of something. I don't really want to say which skill yet. Maybe I'll think about it by the end of the video, before the video ends. We'll see. Got the Choppy Bird quest done for you guys. 31 cooking, and what else was it? I think that's all it was. Oh, at my fletching level I got from 5 to 8. It's one of the requirements for that quest. You need 5 fletching. I just spent my time in Lumbridge, chopping down wood, getting my fletching level up to 5. Fletching starts off pretty slow. I think we all know that. The arrow shafts that you fletch give shitty XP. It's like 5 XP. I've been putting off the recipe for disaster quest for a while, and I wanted to complete 2 sub-quests. I couldn't start on Pirate Pete just yet because I need 42 crafting, I think. Right now my crafting level is 39. I do have the requirements for the Lumbridge guide, which I will be doing it for my next video. I also want to get the Pirate Pete subquest done as well, so that's something else I'll be working on for my next video. It's just 42 crafting, completing both subquests, and I will be at Black Gloves when I do that. I was so focused on getting my crafting level up that I wanted to get 2 other quests done before I ended day 8, and that was the Elemental Workshop 1 and 2. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to complete both quests combined. You get a total of 12.5k XP in crafting and smithing after you complete both quests. Another awesome thing about both quests is that the requirements are low, and you get an elemental shield and helm out of it. I kept my elemental shield for a little while, then I had to drop it because I needed inventory space, plus I wanted to go kill blue dragons. I could always make a new one if I wanted to, but for now I'm just going to stick with the anti-dragon shield. You may ask me, why the anti-dragon shield, not a rune cut shield or something? I think I would be wasting time trying to get a rune cut shield. I also want to get a rune defender instead for my training. Sure, the kite shield gives better defense bonus, but that's what Barrel's armors are for. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For the elemental shield part, or the elemental workshop part, I actually wrote a little script for that part. I didn't just want to tell you guys, I didn't want to just say, oh, it's a really good quest, with really good XP like I always do. I wanted to actually talk about how the quest is good, why I think the quest is good and stuff like that. I got Shiloh Village quest done, and it got me to 38 crafting. I thought I got 39 for some reason. Anyways, this is the part I wanted to talk about with you guys, how I level up my prayer. I kill blue dragons in the Taverley dungeon instead of killing green dragons in the wilderness because I don't want to risk losing anything right now. And a lot of players don't like killing blue dragons unless they have 70 agility. It's actually not too bad when you make your way there, when you have to walk. It's actually not too bad, but that's just me. Alright, so if you guys want to level up your prayer a lot better and quicker, this is how you do it. You put your runes or whatever you have in your inventory that you don't mind losing, just in case you forget about your items. For me, I always like to reset the time. Each time I go back to the trader on the docks. That's where you buy the bucket of slime, by the way, and some pots. And when you get more inventory space, feel free to buy yourself more pots and more bucket of slime. But each time I make my way back to the trader to buy more buckets of slime, I like to reset my items on the table. So to reset them, you just take them back and then put them back on there. That's resetting the time. When you're on the 2nd floor at the grinder, use your dragon bones on the grinder and then wheel them, and then use your pot on the bin to get your bone meal. And I wanted to explain this little part here. You can see that I only have 1 pot, and this is what I like to do. Once I get another bone meal pot, I use another dragon bone on the grinder, and then I wheel them, and then I make my way down. That way I don't have to do that process when I go back. I can just get my bone meal right away, and yeah, that's what I wanted to explain to you guys. It makes things a lot quicker, I think. I should also mention that to use the Ectofundus, you have to have the Ghost Ahoy quest completed, and you will also sometimes get this message that basically means you have to collect your Ecto tokens, and to do that, if you don't have your Ghost Speak amulet with you, just make your way to Father Ernie, who is west of Lumbridge. Speak to him to get your Ghost Speak amulet, You can either home teleport or just teleport to your lumberge like I did. Use your ecto file to make your way back to the ecto furnace. Continue on your prayer training if you need to. I was already done, so. Here's the tribal totem quest for you guys. I got this quest done on day 9, and we're on day 9 too. By the way, like we were on day 9 since the Shiloh village quest. And here's another quest. This is the wanted quest. You get 5000 XP in Slayer when you complete this quest. Don't worry about this little guy here. He's not really the boss that I'm talking about. The boss that I'm talking about that was my toughest fight yet is coming up. But like I said, you get 5000 XP, 1 quest point, and access to White Knight Armory. I think you talk to Sir Tiffy for that, if you want White Knight Armor. I also got the Golem quest done, and the reason why is because it's a requirement for the Shadow of the Storm quest. Now in the Shadow of the Storm quest, you have to fight a level 100 demon, and that's the boss that I'm talking about. It took me 3 attempts before I could kill him. On my last attempt I was using melee, and I managed to kill him using melee with my adamant scimitar and my famous ultimate Ironman armor. My first 2 tries I failed, like I had to teleport out. I was using firebolt and earthbolt. Both of them weren't working well against him, so I used melee this time and I managed to kill him this time. Anyways guys, this was my toughest boss yet, and yeah, it's weird. Like, you think that Jungle Demon would be my toughest one, but he wasn't. He wasn't actually not that hard. Alright guys, so this day is coming to an end. We got the quest done, Shadow of the Storm completed, spent my 10k XP on range, got to 35. I'll see you guys Friday. You guys have a good week this week. Alright, take care and bye.